Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on Monday night. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
65 cat.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Cooper going in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
And let's give it about 4 on that one. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT. Here we go. 11. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Gun. Got.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther, check. Panther.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold them to no gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Cooper going in motion. On play action, and that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
To throw is Burrow. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
On the jump. Track, track. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay, 3. Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live the play.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
By Miles Murphy. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Cooper going in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
11 MT, 12.
Now, Burrow. He's got his man right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
11. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Second down, Burrow. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They're going to bring him down to the 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Burrow here on second down. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Here we go.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Burrow. This is caught at the 2. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open up a 6-point lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Go street. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Hey, check that.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get about 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. The spot is at their own 4, and this one is blocked. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
The third quarter begins with a run.
The ball carries number 4.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Handoff here, up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Gun. Stop. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, complete to Campbell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
I'll give on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So Kittle comes in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Mustang 19. Check go.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Cooper going in motion. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Now a give up the middle. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To him on 1st down. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And a short pickup down inside the 10. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Now this time they'll look to throw.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. 65 cat.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. That one is caught by Campbell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now this looks like a design run. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 run. 18 run.
They'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Hurt. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now there is a flag down, but this might be on the offense anyway. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll try the right side this time. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Check go.
Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
19 tight. 19 tight. Track at 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's going to have a Browns 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Complete to number 88. A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Go! Buffalo 18! Go!
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
They'll go again with White. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's White. The Bengals out and ready to punt. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Now. 70 Lions. Take go.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. A run now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this